Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video, I'm going to share with you my top 10 favorite items that I always purchase from Revolve. So I've bought these products numerous times before, or I would definitely repurchase from that website. So the reason why I wanted to make the video is just because Revolve right now has a 20% off everything on their site. If you've never purchased from Revolve before, they often always have 20% off sales quite frequently. So I always just put things in my wish list or in my cart, and I just always save till I can get some sort of code. For a lot of products too, they've always had the lowest price, whether I'm living here in Switzerland or when I was back in Canada. So if you've never shopped on their site before, it's definitely worth taking a look, even if you just keep things in your wish list or your basket for another time. Okay, so the first item that I always buy off that site is from Ouai, and this is their Detox shampoo. So this is great if you have hard water. So here in Geneva, we have extremely hard water. I know you guys are probably sick of me saying that, but even though we have a shower filter from KLEAN, which has helped a lot, I still have to use this. So my hairdresser recently told me though, don't use detox shampoos that often, maybe only once every 2 weeks. I think I was using it too much. Like I was using it maybe twice per week. So definitely just use it once every 2 weeks. This one I believe has apple cider vinegar in it. So you lather, make sure it sits on your scalp for I'd say 3 to 5 minutes. And then when you rinse it out, your hair's gonna feel squeaky clean. Your scalp will feel really nice and clean. I love it. And because you're not using this every day or every time you shampoo your hair, I think the original price is definitely worth it, even if you had to pay full price, but definitely with the 20% off code, it's amazing. So one more hair care product off the site is from Beverly Hills. This is their Masque. This is hair and scalp intensive treatment. And often when I'm using this is what I use as my conditioner. So this makes your hair so soft, and it smells, I really like the smell. It kind of smells like, I would say, a mint eucalyptus. It smells like a nice spa. I love it so much. I had never heard of this brand, but I was just searching on Revolve and it had good reviews, and I would agree. I love this. I'm almost out of this one actually, so I might repurchase one today. Another favorite item that I have purchased many times, and it's often the cheapest on Revolve. This is from Augustinus Bader. This is the foaming cleanser with TFC 8. And this is just a moisturizing everyday cleanser. You can use this twice a day if you want. I usually just use any sort of cleanser one time per day in the morning because I like to shower at nighttime. And then in the morning, I just kind of splash my face with some water. So this is formulated in Germany, made in the UK. Out of all of his products, this is definitely one of the more affordable ones. It always has very good reviews. I have tried other face washes since I've started buying it, and I always go back to this. You don't need very much of it, so surprisingly, it lasts decently long, and compared to the other things in his line of products, this is definitely one of the more affordable items. So with the 20% off code, it makes it affordable. A couple of you guys have told me that you've bought this actually, because I always talk about it and you like it as well. So this face wash is supposed to remove impurities, long wear makeup, excess oil without stripping the skin, and I can vouch for that. My skin is a little bit more on the dry side, especially, you know, we're going into winter and the harder water here, even with the filter. So I need something like this, and my skin never feels stripped or too dry after I use this. And it is supposed to refine pores, minimize dark spots, clarify blemishes, just for a clear, even complexion. I love it. I'm just on their site right now. It has very good reviews, and this is just something I really hope they don't ever stop making this. So next up are two makeup brushes that I absolutely love, and I would have to repurchase the next day if I lost these. So the first one is from Sigma. This is their F40 large angled contour brush. This is the second one of these I've owned in my life. My other one was so beat up. I had it for many years and it was all chipping and everything. So I repurchased it again, and I might have to repurchase another one just because I got this caught in the zipper of my makeup bag accidentally. So why I love this, this might be a little bit hard to see. It is slightly angled or tapered up like that. And when you have any sort of a cream blush, I find this is great. So what I do, I dab it on the blush and then I just blot it on a tissue and then I apply it like that. I feel like how it's angled, you can get up kind of like under your eye or your cheek like that, just perfectly. It's super soft and it's just great quality. My first one that I had lasted me so many years. So I would definitely have to repurchase this again. This is just something, if they discontinue, I'll be so upset because I've used this specific brush for many years. And then another one that I absolutely love, I heard a few few people raving about it. This one is from DIBS Beauty, and this is their double-ended brush. So primarily I use this side of it the most. This side is a little bit denser. You can see it is incredibly soft. This is the perfect brush if you are blending everything out. So at the end, you know, after you apply your brush or bronzer, any creamy products, you can just go over it, and basically you cannot suck at makeup when you have this. It's amazing. It would be nice to even to have a couple of these if you want to apply your bronzer or your blush with it. I think that would probably do well too. This side, because it's a little bit denser, probably if you have a cream bronzer, this would be really good for maybe putting that on and buffing it out. But yeah, primarily I use this side of it, but I love this one so much. I have a little pressed powder that I typically put on, and then I just go over it like that. This is the perfect kind of like finishing brush, and I love it so much. So next up for skincare, this is from Shani Darden. This is her Triple Acid Signature Peel. There are, let's see, 8 treatments on here. I'll show you. So it comes with 8 treatments down there. So I have used 4 of them so far. And it comes with a brush to apply the treatment, and then also a neutralizing clay mask. This is almost like a spa quality peel. So I believe, I want to say it was like around $100, maybe a little bit more with the discount. Will obviously be cheaper. So considering it is like salon or spa quality, I think that is a pretty good price because you have 8 treatments. You only have to do it maybe every 3 to 4 weeks, so it lasts you a long time. I find when you put this on, it really brightens your skin the next couple days. Like your forehead will almost look like you've had Botox in it. It'll be really shiny and clear the next morning. Yeah, it's supposed to resurface, brighten, refine, shrink your pores. It does tingle a little bit, but it's nothing you can't handle. And the whole total process maybe takes 12 to 13 minutes to do. You leave the acid peel on for 2 minutes, and then the neutralizing clay mask for another 10 minutes after that. But I would definitely recommend this if you're into skincare. Next up, this might be a little bit random, but you can always get these on sale around Christmas time, and also Revolve always has this stocked, and you can get 20% off right now. So this is a set of Missoni. I just have the face cloths, or I guess you could use this as a little mini hand towel. So this comes in a box of 6, and I just thought this would be nice to treat myself. I'll just save some better face cloths when I do, you know, skincare or masks. And I will say I'm really impressed with the quality of these. I think I've had these specific ones for almost 2 years now. And you know, sometimes washcloths, just the material can kind of get rough over time. Even if you're good to wash towels or washcloths right away, they can kind of like smell a little bit weird after a while, and then you have to throw them out. But I feel like these have stayed really soft on this side. So this side is very soft, and then the back is a little bit more rough, but it's really good for helping to get makeup off. If you just want to steam your skin, you know, whether it's with warm water or cool water. Obviously I don't have to describe what a washcloth is for, but I'm just really impressed with the quality. Also too, you know, I think their robes are made of this same material, or their bath mats, bath towels. So I would really recommend anything from Missoni Home. I think this would be a nice gift too if you want to give somebody, like, you know, for example, some skincare, and then also a set of face towels, or if you have a guest washroom too, it would be fun to have the brighter colored towels. So yeah, I thought it was a random thing I just thought of last night because I was using one. I was really impressed with them. So next up is something I've recently discovered, is a brand called Negative Underwear. So they sell this brand off Revolve or their own website. The first time I have ordered from them, I ordered a few things from Revolve. So I got a few of their bralettes. So this is the mesh one in black. I've done a dedicated review, so if you want to see how they fit, but I have a larger chest, so I really like that. I have the black one. I have the beige or nude color. I forget what they call this one. And then this one, I think I like the mesh ones better. This one is kind of like a modal material. It's more like a pajama, slinky pajama type material. That one as well. And then recently from their actual website, I got more sports bra looking ones in the mesh material. But I just wanted to mention, if you did want to try this brand, I might try some of their underwear now that it's on sale off of Revolve. But I think I purchased 2 of them at first, and then I made a second order, and then I've ordered off their website. So this was all recently, so you can tell I really like them. I have now 5 bras, just because I had some old ones I was kind of phasing out, and I'm really happy to find this brand. They make really nice loungewear and pajamas. I have not purchased anything. They're quite expensive, but that might be something nice that you want to treat yourself to for Christmas. I would assume all their products are pretty nice. Last but not least, the 10th item I would recommend purchasing from Revolve is from Beyond Yoga. So if you're outside the US, if you go on the Beyond Yoga site, it can kind of get pretty pricey to ship those items. And then often you might have to pay duties and stuff on top of it. So from Beyond Yoga, I really like anything that is in their space dye fabric. So I have 4 items here. I've made dedicated reviews. If you want to see all this stuff on, I will try to link the videos down below. So their space dye fabric, anyone that does a review on this will say the same thing. It is just the best feeling athletic material ever. It is buttery soft, kind of like Lululemon Align material, but it has a bit of texture to it. It's almost like a heathered texture. It's really hard to kind of describe because nothing I've ever felt compares to this. This is very unique. Like if I closed my eyes and you gave me a big pile of clothing, I would be able to pick this out because it's very unique. So this is a space dye top. All their stuff is really flattering. It's nice and thick. It almost feels like, even though it's not double lined, it's just a very kind of thick material. So I have a top, a nice pair of navy leggings. I often wear those 2 things together. They're quite flattering. And then I have both a long romper and a short one as well. And I've done reviews of these. I think most of this was on sale on Revolve, or I got a discount. So I was really happy. It was a lot cheaper when I bought it off of that site. So again, I'll try to link my reviews down below if you want to see this on. And then I just wanted to throw this in at the end. This is a bonus product. Unfortunately, it has been sold out for months, but you can go on Revolve and sign up for when it's back in stock notice. So this is from Nateur. This is her toothpaste. It is sold out everywhere. I've checked every site. I love this so much. If you guys don't know, I used to be a dental hygienist, so I've tried lots of dental products. This is the best toothpaste, hands down, not even close, that I've ever tried in my life. It is insanely expensive for a toothpaste. It's like $27 or something like that. But I have bought 6 of them. We go through toothpaste so quickly here. I don't know what happens. Like, I brush my teeth a few times a day, but like, I don't know. I just feel we go through so much. I've just never found something that makes my teeth feel so clean. I'm going to start crying when this is gone. We both like this. Like we said, nothing else compares to this. It has Manuka honey, I think pearl powder, fluoride free, which I like. Oh, it's just so good. It's made in the US. There must be something wrong like in the manufacturing chain right now, just because it has been out of stock everywhere. I ordered 1 of these and I liked it so much. I think I purchased 5 more just because I do know this goes out of stock. And originally I could never find it when she first came out with it because it was always out of stock. I just wanted to mention that because if it does come back in stock on Revolve, it's often the cheapest on there, and especially too if they're having a sale going on. And I would suggest though too, if you do happen to eventually try it someday and you like it, go back online if it's in stock and purchase more of them because it will sell out again for sure. The ingredients in this are great. If I had to make my own toothpaste, which like I've thought about before just because what I used to do for work, it would probably be exactly this toothpaste. It's so good. So those are my top 10 recommendations when Revolve is having a sale. Hope you guys like that. I will link everything down below. Until next time, guys. Bye.